Hello, I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of a couple of the little things I hope to get straightened out here at my new place. This lovely ceiling fan worked great until about the fifth time I pulled it on and the chain fell in my hand. So I don't quite know how to fix that. I'm sure I could figure it out, but I just thought those are kind of the responsibility of the landlord. So I hoped that could get seen to. In the bathroom, finally we have the working faucet, everything works. The toilet always is, with water moving, so it's sort of wasteful, but oh well. And right now, the fan is nice and quiet. Periodically, it will make very scary noises that we might hear soon. As I just go in here to my bedroom where I sleep, you can see here that there's an old air conditioner here. And this whole thing here, I don't really want to be, storing this garbage forever. And in the room over here, there's also quite a bit of stuff, boxes of tiles over here and boxes of tiles all over here. Just those little, just take that garbage away. That's pretty reasonable. But let's go downstairs and talk about the real big problem to me is the basic level of privacy and security that would otherwise be had if I had the rolling iron gate that I had when I moved in and thought that I would have. So again, let's not talk about curtains and should the curtains be these curtains or those curtains or this fabric or this color. I don't want window blinds. I don't want curtains. I just wanted what I had. But as an empathetic person, maybe you don't want to spend such a big price tag to get this rolling metal gate working again up here. It's a very wide gate, and a quote that my old realtor got was a quote of $400,000. The rolling gate apparently has ball bearings on one side that are no good. And so it is a big problem, and apparently it needs to be replaced. The people who've come here multiple times have only left this place in a complete disaster of dirt on the floor, dirt on the white walls, and they're quite high, and I'm supposed to clean them. I'm tired of doing the cleaning of these people that come in to help because I don't like cleaning at all. And I have to do a lot of cleaning every time they come in to half-ass their job. The person who is her guy, another realtor, his name is Paul, not the realtor that found me. The realtor that found me, Weber, has backed away, stating clearly, it's just, I can't deal with this person anymore. You need to sue her. I can't think of anything else to tell you. But since she's broken the contract and refuses to honor it, we can't really go forward. So we've decided just to give her all the service that we have for free, because that's easier than the head case nightmare it is to try to communicate with her. And I'm starting to learn that very, very quickly, because one would think that the he said third person reporting that she has done with Paul, with Weber, in 24 hours of moving here, I got an email about how I shouldn't trust Weber and he was a thief just trying to steal money, and he was just, don't ever pay him any money and blah, 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 blah. And I thought that wasn't very nice. Wonder why she knows him so well after just such a short time. Anyway, I found out because as soon as I demanded window curtains, window blinds that, now again, who would put the string here? The string should be over there. I mean, even a child would say that looks pretty stupid on the floor there. But I mean, when you're getting the cheapest curtains money can buy, it takes talent. I don't think anyone could be challenged and win and beat the price. This is called, you measured them, but the string is on the floor in both places. Oh, and it's been a week. There's nothing on that window because when they came, they were so fucking cheap They even had a hole in the bottom of them. Like, there's 2 holes in them. They had them measured, but when they came, they were all in plastic, like they were just from the manufacturer. I don't know. Not sure who's telling the truth here, but something's not adding up. Anyway, let's take a look at these window blinds. Because I said, you know what? I'm an empathetic person. I want to have a good relationship with my landlord. I'll spare her the $400,000 deal. I got my friend Greg to come from Dhaka, who's a carpenter. He can weld. He's a handyman that can fix just about anything. He looked and assessed the situation, and he gave the quote of $120,000, $150,000, somewhere in that ballpark. That was too expensive. I went to the corner shop at just over here in my building, specializes in window blinds, curtains. They came, they measured. I told them I don't want to have any gaps like this because I want, and you can even see outside as I do this with the camera, it's not privacy that a iron gate would give you, is it? And if I wanted to perhaps come down in the nighttime, I don't want people knowing that maybe I'm here or that the lights are on or there's movement inside. I want as close to the same level of privacy that a rolling iron gate would be, but these certainly aren't it because you can clearly see the outside world. And the fact that this one's been missing since the installation of them over a week ago, good Lord. I mean, the sun just beats directly down. I can't do anything about it. And it's been quite a long time now. You think these little things would be solved, but they're not because I don't think a price is going to seem anything but very expensive to someone who expects to pay absolutely nothing for the job. Absolutely nothing for the job was achieved with my old realtor, whom I no longer have, who just put their hands up and said, I can't deal with this lady anymore. So yes, you've got one piece of work out of someone for free, but all of the translation my poor friend Patrick has done trying to communicate between us, I don't think she understands that that's a lot of work for both of us to articulate all of this nonsense. The man just wants basic privacy and security. No one would be happy with a sliding door for privacy and security for 5 years. If I go to Canada for a 3-week visit and just leave that glass door like that, that's acceptable? Well, when you're an empathetic person like me, all right, fine. But with a little pressure coming inward, whether it's a typhoon wind or someone drunk from the bar next door staggering home to his car, it might be nice if this little metal bracket here was higher than 3 centimeters. I suggest 6, maybe 8 or 10 centimeters high. Change it. That way, a little pressure and a crowbar are not all it takes to simply be inside. Let's take a look over on this side. I want to also have one of those little metal things here. And I want one here to stop it from going further this way as to prevent a break-in. That's a very reasonable request. Now, I'm sorry that she went ahead because apparently another person told her that I ordered these curtains when, let there be no mistake, even on camera footage, when confronted on this, I think we caught ya. When she was confronted on the lie that she told to Patrick about how another person she sent here was basically hollered out of the place by me. And he quickly called that person and then called Bella back. And Bella said, oh, I'm sorry. Like, oh, sorry, you caught me trying to demonize Ross and defame Ross. I've worked too hard to have a reputation that's destroyed by a treacherous person like this. And I'm starting to really wonder just how much empathy this kind of a person deserves if they don't have enough empathy in their own hearts to bless me with the privacy and security that is way less than the privacy and security I otherwise would have with a sliding metal gate. Interesting that she seems to not relent on the idea. Now she sent a message to Patrick talking about how I agreed it's a business and businesses aren't supposed to have that level of privacy, on and on and on about the curtain, and can we change the fabric of the curtain? Changing the fabric of these things doesn't really address the privacy or security. Now she's talking about how to get rid of the air conditioner that's upstairs. Listen, let's talk about the privacy and security. That's important. The air conditioner in my bedroom is certainly not top of the list. So I don't see why I'm being unreasonable. And thank you for your time. I hope this video is informative. Cheers.